Hello guys, this is Robert here. Bit late to the market, but this is what it is. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, wanna look at the news really quick? Because I'm slightly late, I don't want to. Euro trades above 3-month lows, dollar awaits Feds. Dollar slips back ahead of key Fed minutes release, so we're waiting for the Federal Reserve. So something to happen in the Federal Reserve. Canadian dollar slips to 10-week low. Dollar down as investors await Fed minutes. Dollar edges higher as market awaits clues from US Fed. So let's see what they're waiting for in the Federal Reserve. The dollar edged lower in early European trade Wednesday ahead of the release of the keenly awaited minutes from the last Federal Reserve meeting, with traders looking for clues on the direction of the economy and interest rates. Okay, so I'm guessing there should be a red folder today. FOMC meeting at 7 p.m. Let's type in Federal Reserve USA. News. Investors can no longer. Okay, this is a week ago. I'll keep this up for now. This is at 7 p.m. so this shouldn't. Oh, okay, so this is actual Federal Reserve meeting. Scheduled 8 times per year, 3 weeks after the federal funds rate is announced. Why traders care is a detailed record of the FOMC's most recent meeting, providing an in-depth insight into the economic and financial conditions that influence their vote on where to set interest rates. Okay, so that's very important, definitely. So that's going to be later on down the line, so I don't think it's going to affect us right now. But yeah, let's go into the chart, see what we can see what we can find. Let's go to DXY first. The US dollar, I want to see how the US dollar is doing. USD jobs, what's this? Okay, so remember yesterday it broke out this resistance that it made for itself, and it's been consolidating a little bit. It might retest this area here. We'll see. What I might do is draw a box or a rectangle. Here. Yeah, I'll draw a rectangle here. So let's consolidate in. See what happens within this box range. The reason I put it there is because obviously you have a slight resistance here. Sorry, a slight what's the right word? A slight it's right here. I'll tell you where it is. I believe it's right there. Yeah, right there. I'll make it red. So it looks like it's breaking below that box. This is a good method I've learned from trading Get Paid and Swaggy C. Let's look at GBP USD. So if USD is going down, what does gold have to be doing? It has to be going up, right? Let's put gold right here at the top. I haven't been watching, that's not me. I'm not entirely too sure what I did here. I think it's best to clear this chart. Broke below here. What does this text note say? It probably says it in there. Gold crossing. Watch out for breakout. Is that because it's reaching a major level? Not entirely too sure. But the thing is with gold, I really should be marking these major levels. So what I'll do, I'll mark horizontal lines at the major areas like 1-800, 1-800, 1-700, uh, 1-900, yeah, so those are the areas that I've marked. So we'll go down to the weekly, daily. Okay, so it broke below this area, below this major area of 1-800. It broke out first of all, touched that 1-900 area. I don't know what this is. This seems very random, so I'm going to remove that one. Broke past here, came down, slightly broken past, but the thing is it hasn't closed above this 1-800 area. So this downtrend definitely started within the past, since June, definitely. Yeah, so it hasn't closed. It hasn't closed above that area, so we can't say it's going to go up. So what I'll do, I'll leave this one for now. However, it has made its own high. It has made its own high, so maybe that's what that arrow was about. Let me double check. Is that what I did? Watch out for breakout, yeah, which is fair. Okay, what I'll do, since I'll do it just above this wick. I think that's fair. There we go. It's the 12th of July, yep. We'll do it just here. Watch out for breakout. That's that. Take GBP USD. Okay, so we have this chart from before. I don't know how valid it is now. The good thing is that it reacted off this trend line. I mean, it broke through it. You know, I'm gonna remove all of these. It's confusing me. Withdrawing. Definitely it's important to start with clean charts. I might mark the major areas again. That's what I'll do. I mark this with a horizontal line. That's 135. That's 140. That's 145. So those are the major areas. Let's just remember that. It set a slight resistance for itself in a downtrend. Just a slight, because the reason I say that is because you got you have this touch, this touch, this touch. Let me see. Let's go down to there. But look at here. It's making a lower, it's making lower lows slightly, so it may be in a slight downtrend. So what I could do, I could draw that same arrow from here. Make that orange. So touched here, touched here, touched here. Broke out of that area. Kind of had some weird kind of cup and handle. Touched here, touched here. I mean, this resistance area, I don't. I'll put a box around it, that's what I'll do. One touch, two touch, breakout. Went straight shot all the way down to this trend line, so it's definitely reacting to this trend line 110%. You can easily see it. Easily see it's reacting to that trend line. Okay, Get touched there, broke out, and then obviously it's at a major level, so it has to react to this level. So it broke out this level, but I don't think it could have held it because the US economy is strong. So what happened? It consolidated a little bit. Oh yeah, we know about this. It consolidated a little bit, and it broke down from that 1.4 area, touched this trend line, came down, touched this trend line again. So what are we expecting? Maybe a third bounce on the trend line? Maybe a third bounce here? You know, something may happen maybe around here, where, because that'd be a confluence, right? You have the resistance area and you have the trend line meeting. I don't see any patterns at the moment besides this one. Okay, you know what? I think we may have found something. Very slight. Because I love drawing these perfect circles, and that's the thing. I need to calm down a little bit. But anyway, we know what we're kind of looking at, so this is what I think I see. I think I see a falling wedge going on here. So obviously what that means is that touched here, low, so there's the low it made, and it made a lower low, but then it's making higher lows here, so it's squeezing, making some kind of pattern which is called a falling wedge. So what can that tell us? So maybe it's trying to break out of this area so it can touch this area. I don't know how long it would take to materialize here. I mean, this is a good sign. Look at this. It's created a little trend going on here. So this could be a pattern within a pattern, and this can be seen on the 4-hour chart, which is a good sign as well. So you know what that can mean? It can mean a few things. So if we were to take away this pattern, right? What would that be? That would be, okay, touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here, but then it's reacting here, reacting here. That would be some sort of, especially with the two touches below, that'd be a symmetrical triangle with bullish variance. So we have two patterns that we can see here. We have the falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, and we have a symmetrical triangle, which is a bullish pattern. So that's two confirmations at the moment. We have this bullish engulfing here on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, I could see a breakout happening, and then it fakes you out here. I could definitely see a breakout happening, but the thing is, you'd have to wait a little bit because this could take a while before it does actually break out. Thing is, I don't want to buy now because reason I don't want to buy in now is because it's a big move. You still have to wait. Yeah, and this definitely have to wait, and who knows, this may retrace. You need other confirmations like candlestick signals as well. You need to actually break this and actually close above it. Yeah, so those are the type of things you need. But I wonder if there's a mid-level. There's definitely a mid-level. So there's 1.4, right? 1.35, 1.45. So what I'll do a little ray, but the ray has to be thin. Like, it can't be as thick as everything else. Yes, I'll make it blue as well. Uh, 1.375. Okay, look how interesting that is. Okay, so at 1.375, that would have been a great confirmation to get in. I want something that stands out. Okay, white line, perfect. Look at that. So it bounced off the trend line, and it bounced off that mid-level between 1.4 and 1.35. It's come up. That would have been a great buy. So it's bounced up off this level, bounced off of this trend line, come up a little bit, bounced on the trend line again. Yeah, it's a waiting game for this. Definitely a waiting game, but I'm happy with the look of this. Okay, USD JPY, what was happening? So I had a notification earlier that it was crossing some trend line. So this was a good trend line break. I don't know why I didn't. So touch here, touch there, touch there, touch there. The thing is, I'm missing so many trend lines. The thing is, I'm spotting trend lines so easily, but the thing is, sometimes I get them mixed up with falling wedges or rising wedges. Yeah, sometimes I get them mixed up. But let's remove this. There's a resistance area there. So I broke past here. What was this all at? Close trade loss, okay. Okay, so what I'll do on a monthly, I'll mark the the major areas like I normally do. Mark in blue. .08, 1.04, 1.04, 1.08, 1.112, weekly. So we'll do 110. We'll do 110. We don't want too many lines, so I'm gonna delete this. I'll delete that. So we got 112, 110, 108. Maybe get 111 on a horizontal ray. There we go. 111. Okay, daily. Get red. So those are major areas you can see on the daily. 112, 111, 110, 109, 108. Maybe I should mark them actually blue. Yeah, I should mark them blue. Because these are actual areas. Wait, what? What's going on here? Okay. 109. Okay. Daily, we'll leave this area. Do I want to mark the... Yes, please. Do I want to mark the mid-levels? Maybe I might mark the mid-levels. You know, let me take away this trend line and I'll redraw them again. So I'll do the raise. Yeah. We'll do it here because it created a resistance level for itself. It created a resistance for itself. And then we have the... Yeah, so you can see the trend. So number 1, number 2, breakout, broke through. So yeah, that's confirmed. Definitely confirmed. So it broke past, touched this mid-level, or not a mid-level, but it touched this area made for itself, and it's coming all the way down. So you want to see what it does at its own support zone. I've been getting support and resistance mixed up for a while now, and but yeah, we can clearly see that's a trend. I mean, I want to go as far as say this is a trend. here. Possible. Could you do it? Over here, over here. So touched here, touched here, touched here. Broke out. Touched here. And touch this trend. So it is definitely reacting to this trend here. Because look at this as well. Look at here as well. Touch there. Yeah, definitely it's reacting to that trend. So the aim is, what are we trying to do here? What exactly are we looking for? So I think what I want to see is what it's going to do when it touches this level, right? And then these are a lot of pips. So maybe I could write it down to this area it's trying to reach. I could do. Let me see if there's any trend going on here on the 4 hour or 1 hour. I don't see any type of trend here whatsoever. None at all. You know what I could be making on the low key? Because I've already marked this trend, right? And we know it's reacting off this trend. We know this is a resistance area. It could be making an ascending triangle, bullish only, but you'll have to wait and see. But as long as the charts are marked, that's the most important thing. So we have our important levels on. We have 112, 111, 110, 19, 18. I didn't mark the mid levels. I only marked the resistance levels. Sorry, the support levels it made by itself. So we can see here. You know what I may do? I'll probably definitely write it down. I'll write it down to this line, because I think it's gonna go down to that line. Because the USD is strong at the moment as well. So why not? I need to enter in right. I can't just enter in anyhow. Oh, look at this. Made a small resistance for it. Made a small. On a 15-minute chart, it made a resistance for itself that's it's reacting off. And that looks like a piercing pattern. Sorry, it looks like a dark cloud cover. Dojis going on here. Lots of dojis. Which signals obviously a price reversal. I mean, based on the 15-minute chart, it's telling us to, trade to the upside, right? Just based on the 15-minute chart. So because it's 137 right now, I'm not going to trade too many pairs. I'm going to focus on GBP USD, USD JPY, gold. I'll put just below DXY, but I'm focusing right now. Right now I'm going to focus on GBP USD and USD JPY. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. So we can see on the 1 hour chart, the candle had a long wick, refusing to go down. There was a piercing pattern being formed. However, it's not there anymore. It's not even closing 50% or more. So maybe the sellers are more in control. The sellers do look more in control. I think what I may do, and then look, the lines are just crossing one more time. Yeah, the lines are crossing one more time. So what I may do, I may get in here but then again, let's look at GBP JPY real quick. Got the major levels, reacting off a trend, touch the trend, do forward. I think the seller pressure is quite high. Let me look at the news for USD JPY, see what we can see. USD JPY news. Dollar slips back ahead of key Fed minutes release. USD JPY looks very stretched relative to real yield differentials. DDS. USD JPY forecast bounce can't confirm further gains. Opening bell. US futures, US dollar stabilizes at elevated levels after its surge. Let's see what the signals are saying. So people are saying strong. So on the monthly, we'll look on the daily. What my chart that I'm looking at is on the 4 hour and the daily on 1 hour. So in my opinion, on the daily, what I'm thinking, no, on the 4 hour, what I'm thinking is if it touches this level, this could be a buy, because it could form an ascending triangle. And then again, you have to wait for the Federal Reserve meetings. On the 1 hour, this looks like a sell, especially if it wants to reach this trend line. So I'd say 1 hour sell, 4 hour buy. 1 hour sell, 4 hour buy. Strong sell, technical indices. Strong sell, daily. Let's look what DXY is doing. It's in a box right now. Yeah, I think this is all due to the Federal Reserve, waiting to see what the Federal Reserve is going to do. Yeah, it's waiting to see what the Federal Reserve is going to do. That doji represents a lot of buyers and sellers. The market's indecisive right now. That's what the candlestick tells us. GBP USD, so you're not going to see any significant movement right now. Not right now. But since that's the case, why don't we go to our GBP pairs, maybe do some analysis of there and see what we can find. So as always, I want to start off with clean charts. So I'm going to remove the drawings. We go to 160. We go to 150. Go to 140. So we have that off the monthly chart. weekly chart. We have this. So, do I want to mark this area? This looks like it does kind of look like yeah, this looks like an important point. So I'll put a ray here. Yeah, just there. I'll make it blue. I don't see anything in a weekly chart for now. I marked that area because it touched that area, so that's an important resistance for itself. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'm definitely marking a trend here. We're definitely marking a trend. Yeah, from here especially, definitely. From here. Yeah. Okay, it might be a bit confusing what I did there, but I'll explain why. So, it touched here, right? It came here, touched there, again. Gonna go a little bit closer. So it touched there, came through, touched there, touched there. It kind of broke out. There was a fake out, so it came up again. Touch this area one more time. You know what, maybe I should do it like this. I think that's more fair. That looks a bit more fair. Number one, number two. Number two, number three, number four. This, maybe. So yeah, we have two possible patterns in one. So we have touch up here, touch here, touch here, touch there. Yeah, it even goes as far as here. Yeah, this is definitely confirmed. It's definitely confirmed. What could this be? So you have an uptrend going on here from the daily. It's a clear uptrend from the daily. I don't think I should include this one, but it's this one, and this one. Yeah, because this one's a bit out of reach. Yeah, it's a bit out of reach, definitely. So I'll do yeah, there we go. Thing is, I'm so meticulous. I like things being so perfect. So touch there, and then yeah, confusing myself. Okay, we'll do it just on the wicks. Same thing with this, we'll do it straight on the wicks. The wicks are important. Yeah, the wicks are important, so we'll do this. You can't not get the wicks. So let me do this again. Touch there. Okay, so this one clearly broke out. Okay, clearly broke out. Let's go down to the 4 hour. So it's touching there. In my experience, when it's doing this brrr here, that means it's gonna break out to the upside, in my opinion. What pattern is this? I don't really see it going down. I see it going up, to be honest. There's a lot of touches on the top, small touches on the bottom. It's like 1, 2, 3 touches on the bottom, and around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on the top. But I rejected that area several times. Blue lines over the red. A lot of anticipation going on in this market right now. A lot of anticipation. Let's look at GBP board. Look at GBP board here. So we'll do the same thing, forget these areas. Okay. We can't ignore, on GBP World, you can't ignore this symmetrical triangle. It's right there, like there's a downtrend, there's a challenge trend going on, and there's an uptrend going on. It's just reacting off both sides. So what we will do, we'll draw the major levels here. I know I just took them off, but I like drawing them off, it makes me more comfortable. So number 2, number 1, number 1.9, number 1.8, weekly, 1.9.5 here. So yeah, definitely. I'm gonna delete this. I don't know. That should be yesterday's. If it's there, it's there. I'll see it again. Okay, so clearly this is a, I'll mark this red as a support zone. This is a clear resistance point at the mid-level on the weekly chart. Let's get rid of this. Too much. Let's go down to the daily. What can we see on the daily? Nothing. Don't see anything on the daily. 4 hour. Slight resistance here. Sorry, slight support here. Maybe a slight downtrend as well. Am I seeing patterns everywhere or am I bugging? So touch. Definitely, this is definitely support zone. Okay, so we clearly know what pattern this is. This is a descending triangle. So 2 touches on the top, 3 touches on the bottom. 2 touches on the bottom, and around a few touches on the top. However, I should be aware that this could also be a trend line. So sometimes what may happen is that it's bouncing off this trend line and we think it's a descending triangle, but then it just breaks out, you know. Got important levels there. Yeah, all of these charts are creating interesting patterns. Symmetrical triangle plus falling wedge, showing a bullish bullish sentiment or bullish direction. USD JPY, you got a slight ascending triangle. You're not entirely too sure if that's actually going to be one. All we know is that it reacted off this resistance point, and it's definitely reacting off this trend line. It's definitely reacting off this resistance it made for itself. So you want to see what happens here. We don't know what's going to happen here. GBP JPY, symmetrical triangle. It was reacting off this trend line here, touch here, touch here, touch here. It's touching here as well. So something could happen here on the daily. It's such a big move. GBP would descending triangle. DXY, let's look at the DXY. I feel like a lot of these moves are not ready to be made. Actually, wait, hold on. We have bullish momentum on the USD. Could it break out? We'll have to see. Wow. Let's look at the news. Get a feel of the news. I might pause this. I don't want to stop the video. I don't like having 2 videos at once. So I might pause this. And then come back to this just a little bit later. So let's look at the news before we do. I'll give it like 10 minutes before I come back. Euro trades about 3-month lows, about what's fed. This could take 10 minutes. I'll give it 10 minutes. Trades above 3 months lows, dollar awaits Fed, dollar sips back ahead of key Fed minutes release. Euro US dollar exchange rate drops to 3-month low as risk of move prevails. Canadian dollar slips to 10-week low. Dollar down as investors await Fed minutes. Okay, this is old news I've seen before. So what I should do? USD JPY, I'm trading. GBP USD, I'm trading. USD JPY. We put GBP USD at the front. It's a bigger pair. USD JPY second. GBP JPY second because JPY is in both USD and GBP. We can kind of use that as a confluence for both to see how both are doing. GBP odd, it's the odd one out, but yeah, it's good to have all of these. And yeah, I'll come back in a few minutes and then we'll assess what we can do from here. I'll come back in 10 minutes time, definitely. Federal Reserve, keep an eye on this as well. Keep an eye on this, no news at the moment. Okay, yeah, we'll come back in 10 minutes. I'm gonna pause this right now. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Yo, what's up guys? So I'm taking a bit of a break. Come back to see what the market is doing. Okay, let's look at see if we've got any new articles going on GBP USD. I just want fresh articles, like within, I want to see minutes. Okay, nothing there. Nothing here. USD JPY looks very stretched relative to real yield differentials. Bounce can't confirm further gains. Okay, nothing there. GBP JPY, anything there? GBP JPY struggles for direction, flatline above mid 152, 500s, 152. GBP odd, yeah. So the news isn't really affecting anything here. So let's go here. So we can see on a 5-minute chart, it broke out. So hasn't exactly, it's not a clean breakout. It's more, if anything, it looks more like a fake out, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look like a clean breakout at all. It just looks like it edged up a little bit. Is that shooting star? Shooting stars are good indicators that I don't know. This is in a 1 minute chart. It's a bounce. Came back. Blue line's over the red line. Doji over here. Put a doji at this point. I don't see it breaking out anymore. Put a doji right here. Yeah. I don't see anything happening. We'll see. I want to see it break past this. So I'll put an alert. US dollar breakout. And what I want to do once put bar close. Yeah. Okay, look, it's breaking out. Okay, let's go to our normal plans. I'll do it actually just above here. You know what, the buying pressure looks quite strong. It looks quite strong. Let's go to GBP USD real quick, see what's going on. Okay, so remember we have the falling wedge, we have the little bit of support zone at mid, and we have the symmetrical triangle going on. Okay, what else do we see? So there is kind of a resistance point here. Sorry, yeah, as a resistance point that it made itself. Definitely. So I'll put it here. Look, touch there, came up, touched, broke out of that area. Damn, there's so many patterns here. So many patterns. And you know what these patterns are all saying? These are 3 patterns in one. Those are 3 patterns in one. That is a clear ascending triangle right there. I feel like I should buy. I should most likely buy. Got an ascending triangle, got a symmetrical triangle, and you have a falling wedge. You have a symmetrical triangle, bullish variant, falling wedge, bullish variant, and you have an ascending triangle, all within one move. You know what? I'm gonna buy GBP USD 100%, especially if I see it start reversing again. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I'm gonna keep my eye on this 100%. So I'll put in the notes. Last buy. So we'll put falling wedge, symmetrical triangle, and ascending triangle, all spotted. Very likely that we could see a bullish movement on GBP USD. So strong buy. Put strong buy. Strong buy. And then look what it's doing at its mini resistance points. Sorry, mini support points it made. At its mini support points it made. Look at that. So touch there once, touch there twice, touch there 3 times. If it rejects off this, and moving averages crossover, I'm 100% getting it. 110%. Let's look at USD JPY. So it bounced off this area here. This is at 130. What are we looking at actually? So it bounced off this area. There's a resistance point that it made here. Slight resistance point. Right there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So much going on. Touch there, touch there. So it's like consolidating a little bit. With here, hopefully this, thank God the recording's still going on. Thank God. But with here, what I see happening here, it's breaking out. It's gonna break out. Very strong bullish movement. We'll see what it does at this area. Wow, so much happening here. It's a lot happening. DXY cross an arrow, dollar, US dollar breakout. Cool. Okay, cool. Cool, okay, yep. So that means we can be bullish on USD JPY. If we get any candlestick confirmations, yep, buying now. I can usually tell when it's about to. I can usually tell. Not a buy, stop, limit. See DXY. Oh, it's coming down a bit. So DXY and USD JPY are reacting the exact same way. But look, that pressure was non-existent. So I'm gonna try again. Put a limit order. There we go. Here. Again, it's crossed the arrow. Yeah, let's go. I'll buy in 100%. Yeah, I want to get in here. I definitely want to get in. GBP USD, so it bounced off here, coming up. Yeah, definitely a good sign. So my order's being cancelled here. Yeah, I want to buy USD JPY. Don't know why it's doing me like this. Okay, you know, I'll buy in at, I'll buy, if I have to, I'll buy in at market price. Okay, it's already got me in. But the thing is, such a small lot size, I don't want to trade that small of a lot size. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, my stop loss will be nicely below here, below this area, here. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, just close that one. USD JPY. I'll wait just a bit. See what it does here. See what it does there, and see what it does here as well. Just breaking past that point. However, GBP, this is DXY broke out. So it broke out, came back down. It's having like a little doji at the resistance point it made. I'm kind of thinking, I see a trend going on here. Yeah, this is going to break out again. Going to break out again. Most definitely. This is going to break out again. It's gonna break out again. USD JPY, I definitely want to be bullish on this. I'll get in. I don't care. I'll get in instant execution. So I got in at a 0.06 lot size. 0.06 lot size. GBP. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Wrong one. Close this position. Yeah, what I'm trying to do, yeah, of course I expected it. What I'm trying to do is USD JPY, definite buy. However, the moving averages are not, they're not exactly doing what I want them to do. You have to wait a little bit. Let's look at GBP USD. Look, DXY is breaking out again. So USD JPY also has to break out. So I got in here. So my stop loss for here will probably be below this area here. Below this area here. Look, doji is going on. Tell me why it would break below and it has dojis at this area. I could be on the wrong side of the trade, but that's my bias. My bias is that it's gonna go up. I don't believe it's gonna go down. That's my bias anyway. If it goes down, I'll take my loss right here, just below the area. If it touches this area, then I'll close my trade. I want to see it break past, or maybe I'm on the wrong side of the trade. It's possible. It's very possible I'm on the wrong side of the trade. See what's going on with DXY. Breaking out a little bit. GBP USD, let's look at GBP USD. All the notes saying the notes for the wedge symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, all spotted very light. We can see bullish movement. Yep. Thing is, the candlesticks are telling me, yeah, I should really exit this trade. The candlesticks are telling me that it's broken past this level. The moving averages have also broken past. It's also below the moving averages. It looks like it's struggling to push up. I think there's a lot of selling pressure at the moment. Maybe I should take my loss here. Take my loss. If it closes, if it goes past here, take the loss. Yeah, take the loss. I was on the wrong side of the trade. Wrong side of the trade. That's okay. As long as we took our losses quickly. So my man's DXY. So gold is doing. Gold should have a different color. It should be red. Okay, look at Euro USD. It's reaching mid-level, important level. It's reaching an important level right now. Big bearish engulfing on all time frames. I might even get in on that one. Why not? There's a lot I'm getting in on. What's going on today? A lot of push up. Faked you out. Okay, so you see with GBP USD, it's clearly it broke out and it's reacting off this level. Look, it's reacting off this level. 15-minute chart, touch, go down, broke out, touch this level, broke out, touch this level. The thing is, because the reason why it's like this is because the DXY is doing well. So there's an ascending triangle and it's broken out of that ascending triangle. It's a rising wedge, right? Rising wedge. Trend going on there. Both opposing patterns as well. Yeah, look at that. Very opposing patterns. Everything is confusing me at the moment. Okay, let's go to USD JPY because I'm on that one at the moment. Lots and lots and lots of dojis going on here. Lots and lots of dojis. It could reverse, so I could maybe get in on a trade again. Is that a moving average crossover? They're kissing right here. Doji, 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 doji. Maybe the selling pressure's gone. I could get in again. Doji again. Yes, it's not going in that direction. Of course it is. Yep, there we go. I'll buy now. Yeah, there we go. Let's buy now. I'll take my stop loss just below this area here. Just below this area. I believe it's gonna go up because so many dojis, it's not very convinced that it wants to go down. Not convinced at all. So it'll be below this area, the resistance point it made for its its support zone it made for itself. Goes past here, no big deal. We made a loss, no big deal. At least I'm getting in the trade. That's the most important thing. By the way, these are all instant executions. Okay. Thing is, the USD is going down. Don't get. I still think there's quite a bit of selling pressure. This is all a game of like probabilities, definitely. One thing I've realized, it's definitely a game of probabilities. Let's look at GBP USD. Let's not look at this trade too much. I'll put here. I'll put an alert here. Close trade. Close trade. USD GPY. Just below here. I think that's fair. And then my take profit will be, we'll see where my take profit will be. GBP USD, is GBP USD doing? So GBP USD. So we said there was 3 chop hands that's reacting off. an ascending triangle, a symmetrical triangle, and a falling wedge. So on a 4 hour, it's telling us that it's going up. That's what it's telling us on the 4 hour. However, we know the reason why it's doing this, and the reason why it's not bouncing off this and going up, is because DXY is going up. Yeah, it's going up. So it's doing well with that. It's definitely doing well there. So I'll take this pattern off. It seems that this pattern was the legit one. The legit one was this one, this ascending triangle. It broke out of the box and it broke out of this ascending triangle. Patterns are more cleaner now. The candles are a bit more cleaner, just slightly. USD JPY. USD JPY, I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a loss again. I'll be a bit patient. I think I should have a wider stop loss. I'll be a bit patient. Yeah. If it breaks past my stop loss, I'll take my loss. Yeah, okay, take the loss. And the thing is, it broke past it. It really broke past it. Really, really broke past it. I think I'm on the opposite end of the trade at opposite end of the trade. I'm on the wrong side of the trade at the moment. Let me trade the other side to see what I can do. Yes, and a downtrend, definitely. It's a bit like chess, to be honest. This game is a bit like chess. Okay, so it's breaking past that point again. USD, GBPUSD, it's also being funny. It's being funny. You know what I could do? I could ride it to the downside. I think it's definitely trying to retouch this trend line. So what I could do, I could put a short sell for the downside. So let's get rid of these notes, because the thing is, I know they say have a bias, but sometimes the trade can reverse on you and do something else. So it's best to just watch what the charts are doing, see what the candlesticks are doing. This one wants to go down. I'm surprised by USD JPY, but remember, the market's always right. You're not right, the market's right. JPY, see what's going on there. So it's clearly the Japanese economy that's being strong. The Japanese economy is strong. Like, yeah, it's the Japanese economy that's strong. Don't know, maybe they've released something that I don't know about. British pound bounces from mid-century mark. Bounced a bit during the trading session on Wednesday. Let's get And see the Japanese yen by itself. Nice. Just want to see the news on Japanese yen. See today. Nothing, that's all. Okay, what about Japan? Nothing at all. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway. Yeah, it seems like the Japanese yen is strong. Exact same movement I see here. Then the DXY is breaking out slightly. But then, so you see the DXY, the pressure's a bit strong on the DXY. But with GBP, JPY, it looks like the Japanese yen is beating JPY. Sorry, the Japanese yen is beating GBP, while on USD it's kind of like a mixed one. It's definitely a mixed one. Yeah, you can see how. So what does that mean for? So USD should be stronger than GBP. So I do see it breaking below here to this area, especially maybe to this trend line here. So the GBP order. So all of these are related. You got GBP, USD, JPY. So all of these three are related. This one, let's look at this. This one's a bit, not too sure. Let's look at this. Not too sure. It's climbing up a little bit. keep that open for now. GBP USD. I see dojis on that resistance and then on that support zone it made. It looks like it's reversing a little bit. 5 minute, 1 minute, it's reversing as well. However, it's not too convinced. Not exactly too convinced. Got some lots of dojis as it's going down. You know, I could see this reversing. Definitely, I might see it reversing actually. But there we go. That's what we're looking for, right? Yeah, I'll get in again. One more time. Let's get in one more time. It's another area here. I feel like I'm just slightly trading against the trend. Yeah, I'm trading against the trend. Just change sides, yeah. If it's telling you to change sides, it's telling you to change sides. Yeah, so. Stop loss just above this area. GBP USD, GBP JPY. Same thing with GBP. The Great British Pound is very, very weak, very, very weak. So I'm gonna cancel my trade on USD. I don't really want to go against USD, but I will go against GBP because it's moving very, very weak, very weak. Let's go here. It's an execution. Right to this trend line. Most definitely. So we'll hold that for now. Maybe take profit can be here. GBP is very, very weak at the moment. For USD, you don't really want to bet against USD because look at that one. It's broken out again. It's going up gradually. USD JPY is going down. Yeah, I'll definitely bet against GBP. Definitely. US dollar is being very strong at the moment. Yeah, it's very, very strong. Except, yeah, you don't want to trade against the US dollar against JPY. Against GBP, most definitely. JPY is strong, moving the exact same way. So JPY is strong, USD is strong, USD, JPY, Doji. It's not moving the same way. So what I'll do, I should find my take profit. Take profit should be around here. Number 1, this area. Take profit for that area would have been here. Number 1, and 2. The Japanese yen is very strong at the moment. I really should have taken a trade on GBP, JPY. Take my profits now. I think it'll go down even more. How about this? This area right here will be my stop loss. Just above here. So it's a risk-free trade, right? So GBP's climbing up. It's climbing up. I think that's Japanese yen finish here. Yeah, take the trade. Take the trade. It's climbing up. USD is still strong. Could get in again. Could get in again. Well, may do. It's pushing down. Yeah, there we go. Again. Get in again. Yeah, very confident there. Let's look here. So it's broken past. So now thingy's picking up a bit more. USD's picking up a little bit more. Same thing as JPY. I don't have enough funding in my account to do this trade. Let's take profit. What will take profit be? I'm gonna ride it to that trend line. trade this one after this one's done. It's still going, still going. Stop loss will be where these wicks are. If it goes, if it comes up here again, I'll make it a bit wide. If it comes up here again, then I'll close the trade. As for this one I can be a bit more patient. It's breaking out. So I think what I'll do, I think that's good enough. I'll take the profits. I'll take the profits for that one. And this one, this could be breaking below as well. You know what, there's quite a few trades I could be making. If it breaks below this, I'll take that trade too. It's a doji, there's a doji there. It's a doji, don't know. Signaling price direction. Candlesticks are very important. Very, very important. Let's go GBP USD. It's going down as expected. JPY, you have to be careful with JPY because we've seen that with JPY has been strong. It was fighting against the USD. DXY is doing well. It's doing very, very well. We're going to see how long it can last. It's a big bullish engulfing. Wow. 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 So what I might do actually is draw a horizontal line here at the top. If it breaks past that, that is a very good sign. Breaks past this, it's a very, very good sign. But I don't think I should buy USD JPY. Let's pop our close. Delete this. Don't confuse ourselves. Delete this. Make this blue. This blue. Look at GBUSD. So it's doing what I expected it to do. It's going to the trend line. So you're going to react to that trend line. Get rid of this. USD JPY. I don't want to trade against JPY at the moment because JPY was quite strong. It all depends. Actually, it all depends on. If you look at JPY. So you can see here. I think JPY has lost its momentum. It's definitely lost its momentum. It's not as strong as it was. GBP is slowly climbing up a little bit. GBP Ward, I don't know about this one. Don't know about this one. But one thing I'll say is the higher, I've noticed that I can only use a 0.5 or 0.06, sorry 0.05 and a 0.06 lot size on a 200 account. What happened here? Oh, it broke below. So USD is really doing well. USD is really doing well. It broke past this 1.18 region here. Yeah, USD is doing very well. I don't trade Euro USD, so I don't want to get in on this. Even though it's very, very tempting. Very tempting. But you can see USD is doing very well. You know what? I'm going to get in here. Like I said before, I don't believe GBP is doing well, so I'm going to get in here again. I'm going to sell. It's GBP USD. I don't mind. I think it's going to break that trend line. The weight though, see what it's gonna do here. Did I get in too early there? Did I get in too early? Yeah, it's gonna break out. Yeah, 100 is gonna break out. It's gonna break out. Yeah, it's gonna keep going down. Look at Euro USD. It's gone down so much. GBP is weak. It was fighting against the look. GBP is very weak, so I'm very confident when it comes to this. I don't see why it can't go down. Yeah, it's gonna retrace a little bit. But I'll hold this maybe above this area here. It's gonna pick up a little bit. Let's see what GBP is doing here. It's picking up a little bit, picking up a little bit. Let's look at DXY on there. Okay, Doji's going on here. Breaking out. It wants to break out, but it's having dojis there. Red line is over the blue. Not a good sign. Yeah, it could, like, it's getting thin at the top. It's gonna reverse. It's gonna reverse. So I may take my loss here. I think I'm getting in too early these days. Is it pushing up? Japanese yen still strong. USD, Japanese yen strong. Stronger on USD than it is on JPY at the moment. So that means USD is slowing down, right? Yeah, take my loss. But I just don't get why on Euro USD. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit on Euro USD. Maybe time to take the loss, yeah. Take a loss, small loss. Looks like a box going on here. Consolidation. Yeah, get in again. Get in again. Get in again. Yeah, it's breaking out. Yeah. DXY. It's breaking out. I can hold this for like a few minutes. Most definitely. But then the red line's still over the blue line. It's not convinced. Look at USD. Japanese yen is strong. Stronger against GBP, so yeah, I'll hold this. It's broken the box, it's gone down. But maybe it could be a fake out. It could be a fake out. Possible. Yeah, it could be a fake out. I need to watch out and keep my hands on the trigger. break even. Okay. Yep. It's very possible this could be a fake out. Very, very possible. Where's my stop loss? My stop loss is at the box. It touches the box again. If it touches the box again, then I'll take. Yeah, it's breaking out. You see JPY? Breaking out as well. GBP. Japanese yen is strong. Don't want to trade against. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm in the right trade. Definitely stay away from USD JPY because Japanese yen is very strong. Look what it's doing against GBP. But then we can do this. We can definitely do this. DXY breaking up. GBP. Let's keep this. Should I take my? Let me see what my take profit is. Position. You have to be quick with your losses. Quick with your losses. So I'm down £2.70 on the day. I think a lesson I've learned is do what the market tells you to do 100%. You can definitely anticipate. I mean, you can definitely have like a bias. It's good to have a bias, but don't be attached to that bias at all. Do not be attached. I should have listened to my trading plan because my stop loss should have actually been here. Shouldn't have hit the sell button unless it hit my stop loss. Okay, so now it's retracing back to the same line. So what does that mean for USD JPY? Of course, it's gonna go down. What about GBP JPY? It's reaching. Ooh. GBP is being beaten up. How long is this trade? Almost 2 hours. That's crazy. This is the longest session I've ever had. Yeah, much better trading on my live account. Much better. You see how easily I react compared to when I'm taking profits and when I'm taking a loss. You can really see the difference. The difference is night and day. You know, I like scalping. I've realized I like scalping, definitely. I think I'm more of a scalper than I can definitely hold for a bit. I like scalping, 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from USD JPY, GBP JPY. It's going down. So the Japanese yen is very strong at the moment. DXY, let's look at gold. Gold is going up a little bit, but it was going down quite a while. So that was since this was recent. So in the past hour it was going down. So we know USD was strong. Stay away from USD JPY. It's the only currency that's being funny because obviously the Japanese yen is strong. GBP. I could have also traded GBP JPY, especially from here all the way. How many pips is that? Look at that. From 230 all the way to 130. I don't know how many pips is that. Let me check. Look at that. That's a good ratio. Wow. I need to calculate that later. So from 153.050 to 150, let's say 152.650. So calculate that. 153. Let me do it now. 153.16. 152.650. 0.85. So how many pips is that? Pips. So come and look at these people. What are they doing? Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. GBP, JPY. So I'll do this. So what did I say before? 153.05 3.05 to 152.65. And let's say I was trading with a 0.05 lot size. How much would that be? So I'm being good 40 pips. Good 40 pips. I don't understand this. I don't. What's that? I don't understand. Anyway, so okay, so 361. That was a good 40 pips. Crazy. All within 1 hour. All within 1 hour. If I had done most likely I would have done a 0.3 lot size. Wow. Crazy, isn't it? JPY is still going strong. Still going strong. GBP, USD still going down. Down and down and down. It's definitely trying to reach this midpoint here. You know, I might try getting again. Imagine if I had held. Okay, I'll just leave it for now. I've got a fear of missing out at the moment. But you know what? I'm going to start getting in on my trades with instant execution because that's the best way for me anyway. It's the best way for me. So I think that's me for today. I had a negative minus £2.70 loss. I lost quite a bit, but then I came back. If we look at how do I look at the accounts? How do I look at filled? So believe that. So let's look what happened. Let's look what happened. So from today, this is what happened. So I lost 10p from USD JPY, lost 26p from GBP USD, lost £2.32 on USD JPY, lost £1.96 on USD JPY, decided to go, and then lost again £1.06 on USD JPY. So then I decided to go to GBP USD when I realized that USD JPY, the US dollar and the Japanese yen were both strong. So I was on the wrong side of, I wasn't really on the wrong side. They're just battling right now. As you can see, they're battling. It breaks down, goes up, comes down. While with JPY goes straight all the way down. So I lost a few trades on that one. I think altogether that was like around maybe £6, more than that, £8. Yeah. So I went to GBP USD. Then I took a short sell position. Short sell position. Made £1.27. Took another short sell position. 5 minutes later, made £1.51. Took another short sell position. Lost 94p because I thought it was retracing back up. And then I got in again. GBP USD £1.16. So it was an okay day. I only lost £2.70. Still 200 and above. But I've realized I like scalping. I like being in the mix, you know. I definitely like being in the mix 100%. You know, I don't mind holding it maybe for like an hour or two, but I prefer trading within that day. Maybe trade with like a higher lot size if I have to. But yeah. But that's me done. This video has been way too long. I think it's time to end it. And yeah, you can still see everything's still going, but I think it's best to stay out of this trade for now. So let's go. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna end this video right about now.